Hi there, it's Ed Ludbrook here, and this is a training on using social media to build your community. I've done this because I can't tell you how many people ask me about using social media to build their team. You know, it's such a buzz subject, and there's so much garbage out there. People feel all insecure. Oh, should I be doing this? Should I be doing that? Look, so I'm going to give you some ideas, okay, about what I think you should do. All right, and so I hope it's valuable. This training is under 10 minutes. It has to be to go onto YouTube. I'm sure it's going to be valuable. Okay, so what you need to appreciate when it comes to all the social media, let's focus on Facebook. All this other stuff I think is distracting, and what we need to do is to create a community around Facebook, and I think that's the best. Now, when it actually comes to the use of social media, you've got the own personal production stuff, and then you've got the stuff that you want to do for your group. And I'm just going to talk to the stuff for your group. Now, what you want to be able to do is to inspire people, connect people, communicate to people. And there are ways in which you can do that individually and as an organization. All right? So let's go on there. And we see, you know, this is my personal page, classic personal page. I've got people in the business, okay, in the industry who are linked in this, also personal friends. But for me, I focus this on my business side, okay, because I find it too distracting. A little bit of personal stuff, but basically it's about the business. I've also got a community site, and this is for the 100% success community. So this is for the people who follow this 100% success method, which is the future of the industry. It's the next generation of how the business works, but it's all brand new, which is why I haven't done a lot on it. In fact, you can see the first post is me saying, hey, this is the new 100% success method. Watch this video. I hope you watched that video. And so this is where I'm going to put information. Other people will share information. You'll always get idiots sharing about their opportunity or product, and you just get rid of them. And so what happens is you can share information. Also, you can communicate what else is happening within the community. So I'll have videos. I do webinars. This is the new Espresso webinars. You've got to get on these webinars. These ones are going to be wicked. They're going to be shorter, more effective, more inspirational, more focused. Okay, so that's what I have. So when your people join the business, you need to give them directions of what to do. So first thing, obviously, they like into the company Facebook, so the communication from the company. Second thing is that you give them a list of those people, outsiders, that you believe they should link into, who can add value. I hope I'm on that site. I don't think it should be my personal one. I think it should be the 100% success community. In fact, you know, on this community site, I wouldn't even have my name on it at all, my face on it at all. I think it's about the community. But all communities need a sort of key person and face for it, and that's me. Because you want to be very clear about it. Otherwise, you're going to get what's called these. People will see all these ads, and people will put stuff on their page. And I'm just refreshing this page to come up with, you know, one of these ads. And see, what you do is you see building a downline. Okay, discover the exact system I use to get signups daily. This is all about internet marketing. And what these guys are going to try and do is to sign you into a program of internet marketing where you buy internet marketing training. And that's how they make money. It's not network marketing. And you need to warn people to keep away from this garbage. Okay, and if this is you that you use that stuff, good luck to you, but it's a different opportunity than what we do. And if, you know, in our world, we need to advise people, hey, link into these outsiders. I think they add value. Hopefully they will be me. One of the names will be me. And that's great, because then we need to focus on what's happening within your organization. And what do you do? Well, when it comes to you and your group, there's what do you communicate to people, okay, you being the upline, and what you do in your group. Now, when it comes to you can either be one of two people, okay? You can either be the upline that just communicates basically what they're doing, some inspirational stuff, maybe some quotes and all that sort of stuff, and I think that's valuable, okay? People want to see that. You just got to watch that if you're the person who says, okay, hey, this is what I'm having for dinner, and this is my kid's, new tooth, if that is your communication on Facebook because that's what you want to do, then that's great. But be wary of linking your people into it because they may not be inspired by it, and that's what you want to do. Okay, so if you want to do it, fantastic. You just put out a regular information communicating to your team. Fantastic. What you need to appreciate is that like 1 in 1,000 people can do what I call the celebrity stuff. And what I mean by that is that they have a lifestyle which is fascinating because they're always traveling around the place and all that sort of stuff, and they can communicate to their people on a regular basis. The best example of that, I think, is a friend of mine called Donna Johnson. She's a top leader in a company, and she lives a fascinating life. Donna, I'm sure you're going to see this. Girl, you are all over the world. Like, it's fascinating where you are. You look terrific. Who would ever believe that you're a grandmother as well? And you lead a fascinating life. But also, what you need to appreciate is that she is dedicated to communicate. So what happens is on a, more than a few times a day, she'll communicate what's happening in her life, what she's thinking, what other people are doing. And she does it in a way that is not, boastful. It's just like, hey, this is happening and this is great, and it's inspirational. And Donna, you do a fantastic job. And if you have an upline like that, or someone in the whole company that's like that, link them in. The point I would make is that if they're not in your company, don't link them in, because like Donna will talk about her company, and you don't want your people to get a regular inspirational message about someone in a different company. Okay? Now, so that's the upline. The next thing that you need to have, and this is the key thing actually, is you need to have a team community site. And I think this is the best example that I've seen. And I believe that because of what they do, and this is site, there's what, 833 people in this group. I love them because they're in the 100% Success community. So this whole system that they have is based on the principles that I teach. So that's up to the date, it's cutting edge, it's the future. And these guys are developing the next generation of leaders. And where they're smart is that they understand the concept of team. Team means together everyone achieves more. And it's an interdependent relationship. So each leader is independent in their group, but they are dependent on the other leaders. And I don't just mean in one line, I mean cross-line, working together to create the most effective, inspirational environment. And this is a perfect example. You have all of these different people, all these different posts are actually, most of these girls are not even in the same league. They're all cross-line. They're working in different parts of the country, in fact, different parts of the world. And they're talking about what's happening in their local world. And if it was Trudy here, okay, if this was her only group, then her people will only get her message. But because she's working with all the other leaders, they're getting on a very regular basis all this great stuff about what's happening in this group and that group, and it's retail and sponsoring and operations at a low level, and so it relates to their people. And I think these girls have done a fantastic job. I know some of them will see this video, and you've just done a great job. Look, it's 37 people are allowed to post on this. And I remember when it was first discussed, and people going, oh, Edward, do you think we should really allow everyone? And I go, yeah, because, all these people are professionals. If someone writes dumb things, it'll be deleted, and that person won't be trusted. But together, everyone's working together. It's a great example of a site, and this is what you should do. If you're not part of this, you need to have a team site. You don't get the same on a company site. It's all controlled by the company. This is the people, the leaders working together. It's a great example. I hope this has been valuable. So think about it. You want people to link into a company site, into an organizational site like this community site, into their upline, and to a list of recommended outsiders, which hopefully I will be on that list. So I hope this is valuable. You can do this. It will add enormously to your business. Thanks a lot. Rock and roll. Bye-bye.